Okay, we are back, everyone, with a special yearly challenge thing I do called the FTL Christmas Gift Exchange. Let's turn off this music. These are no longer on break. No longer eating dinner. Dinner has been eaten. Took an hour and a half to eat dinner, but dinner has been eaten. There we are. Man, FTL music is so good. One day I'll be Pokemon can beat all these other roguelikes that have been on my list. One day. One day it will happen. Eventually. Yep, so this is a special yearly challenge run I do. This is my 9th year doing it. I've done it every year around Christmas time. I try to do it, like Christmas Eve, Christmas, around there, but schedules didn't work out that way, so it's now happening on January 3rd. As long as it's happening in either December or January, I'm okay with it, because that keeps it going with the Christmas theme I have in my stream with the video game ice level music I play and all that good stuff. So, this is a special challenge run, and I have the rules posted in chat, and I have the first part of the rules into my stream. I'll go ahead and go over real quick. So, it's a special run of FTL that I created along with my friend LB called the Christmas Gift Exchange. Rules are pretty simple. The objective is to defeat the flagship with any ship you want. Random is preferred, which I'll be doing random as long as it's a ship I have not beaten the game with yet. While following these rules, so you must take all deals offered, including surrender offers, troll tolls, and slavery aiding, about anybody who asks in whatever way you can. In exchange, fuel, missiles, drones, the highest rate possible from event merchants. Doesn't matter how this affects your ship or run, because you must think of others. In addition, you're allowed to make any overworld decisions you want. Fight others, so you don't have to go to distress beacons. Not required at all. In fact, it can be a good strategy not to go to distress beacons, because there's usually events there, and it can be bad for you. You can fight other ships however you want, including boarding and oxygen depletion. You can choose what to buy, if anything, from shops labeled as such on the overworld map. So the overworld labels it as a shop. You don't have to trade the highest at the rate or whatever. You buy whatever you want. Blue options are also allowed. Regardless of anything else, blue options are special. Automated ships are considered neutral or not required either way, unless you're harassing a manned outpost or ship. So if they're harassing people, you have to help the people out. But otherwise, automated ships are not people. They do not have a soul, unlike what Mass Effect would have you believe. So with that, it is already past 10 p.m. I need to get started. I do work tomorrow, but I don't work until 10, so I still got time. I can probably go to 2 a.m. Maybe a little longer if I'm in the middle of a grade run. So, with new game, we hit random ship 5 times, and we take what happens as long as it's something we haven't beaten yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is Lanius B. We have beaten Lanius B. Go again. This is Federation C. We have not done this. So, what does Federation C have? We have a human, we have 2 Zoltans, and we have a Mantis. We also have emergency respirators. We have a teleporter. We have no missiles. But we do have the artillery beam. Alright? Yeah, this is the artillery beam. And we have the clone bay. Okay, this is a teleport with a clone bay. So we need to be using... This might be a good... Excuse me. This might be a good ship for this run because of the teleporting. So we're gonna deal with surrender offers while teleporting. Clone bay is helpful as well. It's a level 2 clone bay. Anything else? What's in here? We could definitely use hacking. Hacking will be very useful. Okay. So this is Christmas Year 9. I have less spaces starting next year. Oh, enter. I forget to enter the confirmed name. If anybody wants to be a crew member of my ship, please let me know and I'll name you. Let us go. That carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But to get to the next before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up, tip bomb weapons. Bombs teleport directly onto either ship. They bypass shields and defense drones. However, they affect only crew and systems. They do no damage to the ship's hull. Okay. Let us first get our mouse, like, unwound. How did my mouse get in knots? I barely move it. That's impressive. Okay. So... Okay. We're gonna have you here. And you here, ready to go. And you here, and you here. Why are you even in the weapons? There are no weapons. Unfortunately, the door system is all the way over there. I do not really need the clone bay active right now, but I'm not spending on anything else at the moment. Okay, I started out with 16 fuel, 5 missiles. Why? And 0 drone parts. Why would I even have those? Okay, we can go to one area. Please be nice. You take an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Okay, this is the situation where automated is not neutral. We do have to intervene to defend the outpost. Problem is, I can't well, I can teleport it. I have clone bay. Can I get their drone offline? So my artillery beam can go. I do take less damage from low oxygen. Where's that? It's gonna hurt. Sweet. Okay, bring less now. Oh, that's a flak gun. Ooh, that's a nice gun. I like that gun. That's better than artillery beam. That's significantly better than artillery beam. Thank you, Clone Bay. So it breaks apart and you quickly salvage what you can. Get some stuff. Apple tells you that the scout was destroyed. Thanks for helping my house not stop your scouts. Take this on the house. Hey, stuff. Okay, now I've saved stations. That should have done before. Store a little early for that. Let's go here first. I don't like that. Right beginning fire stuff, danger close to a star. An automated rebel ship and previously moves into engage. Oh, great. This is all kinds of awful. Okay, missiles offline at least. No, I didn't want to save stations. Get back there. Zip explodes behind stuff. Oh, the room they're literally in. That's funny. Please fix that teleporter. I need that. Okay, now I kill the store. Because I have no other choice. Okay. Ooh, I can buy another mantis. Ooh. Then scrambler, repair arm. Seal charge booster. I do like seal charge booster. I think another mantis is very useful. Okay, now I can have someone in the shields. Wait, no. Zoltan should not be a pilot. Go. Sorry, way too much coffee in there. Okay. Yeah, getting that second mantis, very good. Not is there anyone we can beat up? Distress beacon. Can we beat up someone here? Grab a distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and you find a ship with pyrex parties pressed between two large rocks. Must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. I tried to slot the ship by shooting at the rocks, of course. We try to help. You take a few careful shots where you expose a mineral patch in the rock that reacts violently with your weapon. A shockwave forces you back as debris pelts against your hull. When you gain control, you find there's not much of the ship. Oh, we do get some out of it. Excuse me? I set the stations! Why is it refusing to keep my stations? Save stations. Save stations. Okay, stations have been saved. Better stay like that. There, we need to jump board. PC request. All of our military ships have been destroyed or damaged in the rebellion. However, there have been reports of bandits working only a few jumps from us. Can you help? Let's do what you can, of course. Thank you. If you can just give us this count of the numbers, perhaps we can get the rebels to help. Add a quest marker to your map. Continue. We do not have to do quests, but it's usually a good idea to do so. What do I need for level 2 shields? Need 50. Okay. Found a rebel automated scout floating near this beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. Let's head down to the ship's data source. Hopefully we get a fight and stuff. Here to pull all the ship's data about this sector. Your map is updated. Oh, we get stuff and map update. That works. Okay. Let's go here. In the quest. Hopefully here will give us our 50 scrap. Especially war-armed pirates that approach you, hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free and harmed. Well, that's unfortunate. I have to send a crew member over. You briefly consider cluttering your place and decide to respect the Federation laws regarding simultaneous duplicates. Well... poop. Freaking slavers. Okay, give me my reward. Find the bandits encampment. There are far too many of them to count accurately. You send a long-range message back to settlement with your findings, but unfortunately, there's not much you can do. It would be suicide to attack directly. Leave before they notice you. Must have been focused on setting up camp since you got far enough away to attempt to jump without being noticed. And I got nothing for it. This game's being rude right now. Find an assist fleeing from a small station. You hail him, ask him what's wrong. Help him overrun with some sort of giant alien spiders. Of course we send a crew to help. Giant alien spiders are no joke. We also have a Clone Bay. Crew slowly creeps up in a cluster of the creatures from behind. Without warning, the giant arachnids turn in charge. However, your team stays in control, and before long, you beat them back. Contact the station owners. They're thrilled with success and offer you a reward. Okay, and that's level 2 shields. Okay, we got a ship here. Fight! The AF and nearby small rebel scout immediately identifies you to threat and engages. Ship starts powers up its FTL drive. If it gets aware, no doubt warn the fleet of your position. That means we need to teleport into this. I don't need both shields. Of course, the other one goes down. That figures. So breaks the party field even though you're hopefully still we want stuff out of the fleet. So that wasn't great. Okay, at least we're not diving. See small stations filled with hundreds of repair drones. See no space for some repair. I'll do this even if it wasn't required. Well, we made it to the exit with 2 shields. Ship is full of advertisements, residents never steering by beacon, and I had to do that. I have so many missiles now that I can't use. Zoltan controlled or uncharted nebula. Zone controlled have zone shields. Inside the nebula has a lot more empty jumps, but has blue options. I don't have any slugs. Let's do zone controlled. Zone space. You arrive in zone space. Where you have heard they anticipate the coming war and make preparations to hold their borders. Oh, I'm just at a nebula right now. Cool. Without active sensory, no option to look out of viewports and apprehensions, eerily quiet. Okay. Something here. Safe for vast rows of gas reflecting rays from distant sun. Cool. Love finding a nothing. Twice. Spot parts of looting a small zone cruiser. They spot you and move in attack before you have to driver's chance to recharge. Why does everything have missiles? If the crew did, you're able to take the fuel out of storage. You also take all the scrap you can manage. Wow, that's a lot of scrap, actually. Hey guys, have fun. Zoltan is waiting at this beacon. They request your identification. Radiation from the sun in the system is disrupting your communications. They take your silence for aggression and move into attack. Well, that's the problem. I can't teleport over there until my artillery charges up. And they have a missile, because of course they have a missile. Everything has a missile in this game right now. Every single step of face has had a missile. Find a weapon system on their ship with no crew to stop you. You can install it on your own. Ion Blast 2 is very good. Maybe I should turn the oxygen on. I don't have to power swap around. Yeah, Iron Blast 2 combined with teleporting is actually very good. They can take out Zoltan Seals and the like. You want to give me free like healing? Be great. Menace outcasts sometimes make the mistake of taking the Zoltan for easy game. A scout moves into attack while a boarding party means war from nearby transport. Oh look! There's another missile! Every single flipping ship had a missile. Absolutely ridiculous. I was safe on 0 ships. That was ridiculously bad luck. Also having a slaver ship as soon as I get my second Mantis. That's ridiculous. Sorry, I need a moment on that one. That kind of made me angry a little bit. Okay. Here we go again. Try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not Zoltan, Mantis A, which we have beaten. Next. This is Zoltan A, which we've beaten. Castro, we've done all those. Still done all those. Hey, we're back here. We try again. Maybe not every ship will have a seal this time. Okay, let's go here, and then the stress, and then maybe the store, depending on what we get. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate teams have advanced hacking tools and have tried to set down your engines. Your commands keep them barely operational as you move into attack. Oh wow! A normal ship? No missiles? Amazing! I have an annoying drone though. Can you attack the mantis, please? The power ship disabled and come online again. Sabotage what you can from the ship. No reason to keep those aired. I'm so mad I lost that ion too. That was like a perfect weapon. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, civilians have fatalities. Thanks respond to our beacon. Our FTL navigates on haywire. We can't block course nearest depot to get fixed. If we lead us there, lead them to the destination. You get a scrap as a down payment. We use your jump streams to follow you. You really bring us out here. Quest marker on the map. All the way down there. Okay. Hit the store though. Get another mantis. Something more up with this beacon and is showing heavy damage. You receive a message on your console. Greetings, traveler. We're crippled by bandit pirates and are now forced to sell your remaining valuable equipment to acquire the necessary supplies to get home. Ooh. And these are useful. So, I sell this, I get 25. So 59. I can get level 2 shields right now for that. Let's do that. And no more missiles! Scan to remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. The ship hastily messages you. Stay out of this or you'll be next. Concentrate fire on. Attack the pirate. You asked for it. They pull away from the plan. Move into engage. I'm glad I have 2 shields. Dear God. This is no mantis. Fixes the mains and contact summon. Holy crap! I got a Zoltan Seal bypass? Only the most valuable augment for a teleporting ship? Yes, please! Pirates County Signal Station. We appreciate what you've done, but there'll just be no ship looking to profit from our isolation soon enough. Sorry, I can't give you more. It's okay. I got the Zoltan Seal bypass. I got more than enough, thank you. I need oxygen again at some point. Bounce here, then bounce up to the quest area. It's best. No, come on! I am so annoyed. Let me have fun! Black one's good. All these things are good. Can't afford any of them. You escort the ships to the crescent beacon. Let's dismay your ambush by rope ship. You walked right into their trap. Can I please get a free crew member from one of these? That'd be great. Where's the crew out of storage one? Need that. Hey! Maybe I just need to ask for what I want. After the step isn't empty, the hot side of the skirts eventually find a person who offers to join your crew. Hooray. Better. Various secret systems being processed from nearby planet. Send away party to investigate. Find a secret Federation outpost. They're regrettably out of supplies, but eager to tell you of another secret base. He gave you the coordinates. Add a quest segment to the next sector. Okay. Okay, I can get one more jump in. So this guy, then the exit. Sponsored dog supposed to slightly low, be a spot to power up your weapons. Okay, it should be safe. Hi, repair drone. Okay. Screwdriver, take the fuel out of storage. So let's take the scrapping commands. Some good stuff. Okay, starting to get some fighting skills. Okay, you arrive near damage and deployed spaces. Appears to be banned. Reject fate life savings reward. Or just say and look for survivors. Or scratch them. We need survivors. All around you is a sense of death and decay. The last line readings must have been malfunctioning because you really doubt anything could be alive in here. Quickly return to the ship. Okay. Next sector, please. Abandoned sector or uncharted nebula. Abandoned sector, please! Give me Lanius and the music! Reports were through the civilian sector, and just recently, even the few life signs that remain have been blinking out. Rumors suggest that Lanius are responsible. Quest, please! By following the directions given to you, find a well-disguised outpost. You're welcomed by a friendly face who offers to assist you in your quest by joining your crew. Hello! Okay. This song's so good! Ooh, distress beacon. Let's go down here first, though. You stumble across a badly damaged Lanius craft. It jumps away as soon as it sees you. Looking around the area, you discover a number of destroyed rebel automated ships. It must have been quite the fight. You scrap what remains. Okay. We had to find a large Lanius vessel with recently collected metal. They're apparently offering trade for supplies that are lacking. We had to reach the exchange. That's a lot of fuel. No store yet. When you get to the beacon, you quickly try to locate the source of the distress call. So you're looking, the signal blinks out. As then you notice a small fleet of scavenger ships absorbing debris from a large battle nearby. You can't help but wonder where the distress signal came from, but you start not to risk pressuring the fleet. This part of the song, so good! You see your transmission. Sorry, sir, but this is nothing personal. We're under orders. Rebel ship's weapon, go hot. They have a boarding drone. Crap. I hate that. Oh. No, that doesn't work. This is a strategy that can work, just overwhelming them. I may have damaged the ship too much now. Oh. Oh, that's fine. Well, it's episodes, you get stuff. Can't have everything. I have enough scrap for some big upgrades right now, or, you know, decent weapon, all kinds of stuff I can have. Hey, another distress. Merely do a story scan of arriving at the beacon. It appears to be coming from a small splinter pistol and far from landing a ship. Not all landers are content with simply scavenging the wrecks of previous battles. Fight the landing ship, of course. We have intercept the ship. Detect a threat to land speeder fight. Okay. They do not have any type of healing. Beautiful. rude. For lessons detected on landing a ship, hasten contact civilian ship. Good amount of scrap there. Teams and crew did not survive the assault. You take what you can from the remains of the ship. You can just die there. That's fine. I do enjoy how the clone bay makes things much easier for me. I don't have to actually learn how to do things. I'm better at learning how to do things. How is there not a store anywhere? Need fuel. You'll buy rebel stuff. The rebellion is complete. You'll see the safer world we provide. Well, you won't, but you get to pick the point. They aren't weapons. Okay, they have a missile, which is greatly annoying. I thought that was important to know for a second. No, that's just a human. Relax as you remain on the ship, you strip it of useful materials. Seven projectiles. Good God. Wow, still no store. Okay, guess I'm spinning my scrap. Okay. Level 2 doors is always useful. Need more dots. Okay. Need to empower myself a bit. See events in the wideband frequency originating from a protein alien ship. Appears not to be directed at you, but your transfer does its best all the same. Metallic opportunity, acquisition by force. Looks like you're in for a fight. They have a clone bay. That's a problem. Need to overwhelm them. Can you stop that? Well, I got stuff. That went poorly. Need hacking or something. I need hacking. I desperately need hacking. I could hack the clone bay. Do other fun things. Hack the weapons and keep them from leaving. All kinds of fun stuff. Across the human civilians are preparing to leave the sector. The message you. We're getting out of here. This was some... there was some cold rambling with the spreading of the disease humanitis. They forcefully boarded our ship and tried to open all of our airlocks, shouting, "Beepers! It's nowhere safe anymore." Continue. Lanius Merchant appears to have a significantly improved translator as you clearly understand their methods. Metal content more than sufficient. Does SIP care to exchange resources for excess metal? We agreed to the exchange. Heck yeah. Their exchange is complete. They leave without a word. Lawrence Beacon. Super fueling station stays on the beacon. We can purchase fuel here. Absolutely, we're gonna buy 6 fuel for 12 scrap. I'd probably do that anyway. That was exactly what I needed. Great abandoned sector. Fantastic abandoned sector. We can go to another abandoned sector, but we can also go to NZ Homeworlds, where they're much nicer things for us, probably. And we have an NZ, so we get some blue options. Grab an NZ space. If all the Federation's brought tough times for rogue platforms, but they're usually willing to help. So just beacon right there. Just signal originates from a small NZ ship under attack by a rebel fighter. When the rebels see the Federation working, they turn to attack. Hey, you can get double reward here. Drone, anti-combat drone. Okay, so we should be safe depending on what the bomb does. That's alright, I didn't have 2 shields there. Hey, Murray. I do occasionally play some FTL. FTL's a good time. I'll turn this off for the moment. It's not needed. Those are most weapons where it's nice. It's possible you found me from Crow then. Crow Evil is a good friend of mine who watched me my first stream on Twitch. Don't worry about your oxygen being gone, guys. I'm sure it's fine. Hey! The firebomb took my teleporter! That's just rude. Oh no, they fixed oxygen. Why don't they do something like that? Indeed he is. Dang it! No, no fixing the oxygen. The last strategy is you can't fix the oxygen. Ah! Ha ha! I did it! Hooray! Zoltan explosion! That was the story. You pick the bones of the sip and wait for the small anti-sip to catch up. This turns out to be very poorly equipped, barely run about really, trying to run rebels need the help they can get. Unfortunately, I don't have those things to give them. And so you can't feel fear, so they build you no ill will when you explain you're unwilling to help. Self-observing, you do the same. Just a reminder, if I was able to do those things, I would have to do this. This is a special challenge run called the FTL Christmas Gift Exchange, where I have to take all deals offered to me. We're exchanging gifts. Yeah, sorry for the long command. Hopefully it's pretty self-explanatory once you read through it. It's a little different than the good guy run because, you know, some of the options you're forced to take aren't necessarily good options. Like, you know, slave trader stuff. So it's fixing our weapons, whatever. Nancy step in the vicinity, seeing you jump in arms to the teeth, immediately broadcasts Sterner. Subject goal, wealth, NC motivates survival. Transfer goods acceptable? Yes, the transfer goods are acceptable, indeed. NC obediently transfer over the goods and get on their way. Money for nothing. Checks for free. Why do stores only happen when I have, like, no scrap? I had 150 scrap last sector. No store. It's a black market hub here. You receive a message. Use dangerous times for extra military grade explosives. We'd like to pay you from. We have to sell it, and I would do it anyways. Okay. Distress beacon. Give me some scrappy for the store. Ha! I knew someone would fall into a dastardly trap. It appears the distress beacon was nothing but a decoy for a pirate ambush. What a dastardly trap. There is no more dastardly trap than that. The group with no med bay, no clone bay. Yep, you totally got me, dude. The most dastardly of traps. Excuse me while I loot your sip. Remember last time's remaining in the sip? You get stuff. Thanks, stuff. I need you to refresh your existence, as Crow would say. Also, I'm tired of looking at that weapon system being down. Dastardly trap of saying you need help, and in fact you did not need help. Yes, now we can suit our weapons. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. What? Is there hacking here? Can we get hacking? NZ can do remarkable things. There's just a pile of scrap. NZ have its speaker still equipped for just that. None of those is hacking. We can buy Debbie. It's a bomb, Chamber's laser, Pegasus missile. By the way, we have a zone seal bypass. We got that for free earlier. Worth noting. Yeah. Great. Scrap recovery arm, though. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a scrap recovery arm. I know you're not supposed to buy the scrap recovery arm, but I'm buying the scrap recovery arm. With teleporting, we have a chance to get a lot more scrap boosts. At the same time, we're running a sip where we might have less scrap. And I'm not finding anything else worthwhile. Serious let's call for nearby energy sip. Resistance requires a danger present enemy destruction. Response to the call movement to assist, yes. Receive another message from the ship, this time with a mantis at the comm bay. Foolish meets Axio. Someone sensors indicate the ship is moving to attack and borders teleported from the station. Okay. So we got an ion, we got a laser, we should be okay there. They have no med bay. We have level 2 doors, so they can have fun with that. What do we want to teleport into? let's teleport into piloting, sir. You dick. For a lot of science remaining on the ship, be stripped of useful materials. That was a little annoying. Another store. Maybe we'll get hacking here. Civilians. Ensign upgrades necessary for travel home. Sell the equipment necessary for ensign upgrade. None of these is hacking. Though mind control is very good for boarding. In fact. And I don't care about any of these. This is the final system slot. You only get one extra system slot with this ship. Mind control is so good with boarding, but hacking is also so good. I'm getting mind control. I have no idea if I'm going to get hacking at any point. Take what you have. There are green planets, great planets, and rolling waterfalls would be of little interest in ensign nearby. Okay. Scans of your alerts, ask when you feel nearby. Sword range scanners may discover useful materials that will wait for the FTL to recharge. Oh, I have a blue option. Scrap equipment. Attempt to mine the asteroids. You carefully extract as much useful material as possible from the nearest asteroids to wait for the FTL to charge. 40 plus a bonus. That's already kind of paying for itself. Cost 15. I just got 40 from that. Well, here we go to the distress and back. Overwind's Beacon. You arrive in the sector and agree by science wrestling by making the heavy find source low on field and have a proper resistance. I don't like that offer, but I have to take it. I don't think I have to dive here. Don't think. Sip without life forms from within nearby dense astral fields given out distress. So your rescue could be dangerous. Search for the sip, obviously. Find out the pirate sip, damage and abandon. You salvage what you can and move on. Okay, time for upgrades. Well, actually, let's see our next area first before we do upgrades. We also need fuel soon. As usual in our FTL runs. Anti-controlled or Slugholm Nebula. We are not likely to get fuel in the Slugholm Nebula. But having mind control in the Slugholm Nebula is useful. Let's go engine controlled. No store immediately nearby. Okay. Okay. Need your level 3 seals probably next. And we're focused on sip upgrades. If we get a weapon, that'd be nice too. Following being a drug, we see a mess from nearby sip. Greens we're gonna begin for small fuel to continue our way. We unfortunately have to pay the troll toll. Boo. Find a rebel automated scout floating his beacon, device proceedings and appears to be deactivated. Attempt to download the ship's data stores. Hopefully get a fight. Accessing reactor to AI. Instructions immediately go online, prepare for fight. Hooray! That is a lot of weapons. Boo! That's a burst laser too. I don't like that. I don't like any of this. It's only got one actual hit. Okay, one miss. Anyway. I have decent evasion at 32%. He's not even trained. My pilot's pretty trained. He's up, pilot. Dang it. Please take out the burst 3. Ah! Thank you. This is a very annoying zip. With an extremely high-powered weapon system. Any have buffer points in? Weapons? What the heck? This zip sucks. Please kill this. Really? How much buffer points does this zip have? This is the most ridiculous zip I've seen. Go away! Forever! I didn't get any fuel! That's a problem! Ooh, a store. Can I get some fuel, please? Penny for some fuel. Instant upgrade, no safe drive home. No safe for instant upgrade. Reconstructive teleport's interesting. Another scrap recovery arm? What if we had more scrap recovery arms? It jumps to the aftermath of what seems to have been a brutal exchange between several ships. Records searched by your experience, and you still see the remains of the dying ships sparkling and breaking apart. It's hard to determine who the combatants are without further close investigation. Investigate the battlefield. Scan the battlefield and find little remains. At this point, you prepare to jump. You arrive to find a pole star dominating the view screen. You see a small silhouette pass in front of the star. Before you can ponder what it is, warning signs go off. Appears to be a step in a firing trajectory. Dear God! Why did everything suddenly get turned up to 11 in this sector? I heard you want to face all the weapons at once. You just knocked out my shields. And my doors. You keep knocking at my shields! I'm dead. That was awful. That sector went from easy mode to impossible mode. Like immediately. I don't even think level 3 seals would have helped me there. The Ion Pulse just ruined everything. Well, let's give it one more try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have beaten Federation A. I have beaten Zone A. I have beaten Lanius B. I have beaten all of the Kestrels. I have also beaten Lanius A. I have also beaten Federation B. I have not beaten Zoltan C. Okay, something different for once. So Zoltan C has 4 Zoltans, as you'd expect. Has weapon system with a ion charger to go with your beam drone. Got a backup battery. So this thing has power out the wazoo. Has a clone bay, which is very useful for this run. Okay. Okay, I can work with that. Obviously, Zoltan Shield. Okay, this is our last run of the day, no matter how far it goes. Tip boarding. If you're having trouble with boarders, fight within the med bay. If all is fails, with the rest of the oxygen out of the ship. Okay, pilots. Yep. That tracks. We are underpowered. You're underpowered because I want us to use Zoltans for everything. Got it. Yeah, this is rude. This is a rude amount of low power. But it first seems like it to be a simple nebula, it's actually filled with a good amount of debris from a brutal exchange between several ships. Records by your screens and fumbles into the depths of the nebula to be lost to sight. It's hard to determine who the commanders were without close investigation. Investigate the battlefield. As you approach the records, a slug ship makes its arrival. Hesitates for a moment as it's surprised to see anyone remaining, then jumps away without a word. Resume scanning the system, wary of any other visitors. But there wasn't anything. With a step of powered markings orbiting a nearby planet, we see that anything's possible for the right price. I don't have the scrap to pay the price, so I'm going to fight him. Mercenaries are worse than rebels on course to engage in mercenary net battle. Why does everything have... Remember my first one where everything had a missile? We're doing that again. Nice. Not sure if I've ever used a SIP before. They offer you some of the cargo if you let them live. We have to take that offer. Hey, Distress, can I get some scrap, please? You arrive at the Distress being near a store outside bed, find a SIP of power marks, perks, request between large talks, must be legal by about the proper equipment. Beam weapon, have your drone cut the SIP out. You program the drone to work carefully on the trapped SIP. In the short time allowed SIP to easily slip out of the case. Thank you to offer some of the resources they have collected. Yay! Got another power bar. Do a couple things now. It's on a platform orbiting the beacon. It looks like refueling station of some sort, and it's cheerfully broadcasts reasonable price in the spectrum of frequencies and languages. Dock the refueling platform, of course. The platform makes an offer. Of course we accept the offer. Honestly, I probably would accept it either way. That's a really good deal on fuel, which I'm always sort of on this type of run. The nearby planets show signs of habitation and great beauty. Rudimentary automated planetary defense system is looping its messages in space. Warning, quarantine level 5 in effect near the FHA Act 22, Article 11.2. Warning, quarantine level 5. So, don't go there. Do I have anything I'm selling? I do not have anything really worthy of selling. There's no point in going to the store. Arrived at a frequently used beacon, close to a pulsar. Oh great, pulsar. That didn't go poorly last time at all. For long, robot stuff happens up in nearby, looks like you're hard to fight. And there go my shields. Oh, but there go their shields. Oh, that's down right now. Boo. Okay, the drone's down, that's good. Trying to escape. Simply we're with thought, we surrender, have to take their offer. Okay, we have plenty of drone parts now. At least have that. Nope, just missed. Scan still remote suddenly being blockaded by pirate ships. To pay some message, see how this would be next. Concentrate fire on, attack the pirate, of course. Fast forward, move into a gate. That could be a problem. Good. This is annoying. It got depowered! This is a really annoying combination. He said, need everybody in the freaking area right now. Freaking teleporter in Sector 1. Why'd I do that? Wrong person. This is so bad. I completely forgot the backup battery. Why did I forget to add the backup battery? I've had this entire time. What if I was good at the game? Has anyone considered a world where I'd be good at the game? I have to leave. Can't stay here. Taking way too much damage. Once you arrive between lights up with warnings, nearby pirate stations advance attacking tools to try to set your entity crew man's barricade operation to move into attack. At least they don't have a teleporter. And go and kill him. Can you? Wow, everything sucks. This game is being exceedingly rude to me right now. Turn on the oxygen! How this game does power with Zoltans is really annoying sometimes. I have a Tarzan too, dick. Of course. Get on my face. Okay, nearby human mankind with an unknown disease spread virulently. Their separate quarantine contained by the riot has broken out. Senior crew to help control the crowds. With the visible threat of your weapons, the infected become subdued enough for you to separate rudimentary quarantine. However, before you leave, when a crew presents signs of infection, you have no choice but to leave them on the stage in hopes they discover a cure quickly. You leave before more crew succumbs. But I have Plum Bay. Is the crewman still alive and working towards the core beam gets first release to create a clone to continue with your journey? Oh, never mind, I don't get a clone. I get nothing. Our appears to be a colonized moon, however, Scanso has been abandoning its independent spaces in the moon. We've been examining the station. The pro's costly, protect no Danes, appears to have been small. The rest of this abandoned a while ago. Take what few supplies you can find, which is very little. Missing tremors associated with his wares. Hey, look, hacking. Guess I would like to not be dead anymore, thanks. I'll agree I'm diving twice now. I misjudged that. Refuse finding nearby scout turns and gates. The cruisers in the distance are firing on you. Well, that's not great. Is that burst laser 3? One more dive. I mean, birds go. Yours must start long fields up to the next sector. Oh, that's a Vulcan. Cool. Hey, it's been missed. That thing's really cooking now. And I'm dead. Well, that went extremely poorly. Sometimes it just isn't your night. But it's past midnight. If I had a successful run, it would go to like 3 or 4 in the morning, which is not realistic for me right now. So that is it for this year's FTL Christmas Gift Exchange. Sometimes you get bodied, and that's what happened to me. I got to like Sector 4 though, including a really fun landing sector. So I did get some good use out of it. But thank you all for joining for streaming today. I had a great time with Expedition 33 and then FTL to end the night. Hope you had a great time yourself. Excuse me. I will see you all. I'll be doing a lot more streaming coming up because my schedule's lining up, and then I have a vacation where I don't have anything planned. Coming up, so there'll be a big stream casing coming up. So a Tuesday, starting at noon, big Mondo stream of only Pokemon, Fire Red Kaizo Ironmon. Hope you look forward to that. That's it from me today and for the rest of the weekend. Hope you all have a great weekend. Is there anything? Don't even understand you, so wherever you end up, you have a great night. I'm gonna watch some more Pokemon. Adios!